Dear students, in order to learn computers or any digital machines, we need to learn binary number system. We must be comfortable with binary numbers. So how the binary numbers get added, how they get subtracted, we must learn that, okay? And we must acquire mastery on that, on the binary number system itself. In the last video, we have seen about the binary addition. In this video, I will be covering binary subtraction. Okay. Before starting taking examples on the binary subtraction, we must know the rules of the binary subtraction. So there are 4 rules. There are 4 different combinations like 0 minus 0, 0 minus 1, 1 minus 0, and 1 minus 1. Okay. So difference and borrow we write when we have the subtraction rules. So 0 minus 0. These 3 cases, 1, 2 and these 3 cases are very familiar to us. So there is nothing as such which are different here. So 0 minus 0 is 0, borrow is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1, difference is 1, borrow is 0. 1 minus 1, difference is 1, difference is 0 and borrow is also 0. Now the different case is 0 minus 1, where the difference will be 1 and borrow is also 1. That you have to keep in your mind. Now using these rules we can solve some examples, at least a couple of examples we'll solve. Let's take one example, 1 0 1 0 minus 0 1 1 0. Okay, these are the 2 binary strings. Of course the upper one is the larger number, the lower one is the smaller as compared to this. Okay, whenever we do the subtraction, we write the difference here and we write the borrow in this space. Okay, so 0 minus 0, we know difference is 0, borrow is also 0. 1 minus 1, difference is 0, borrow is also 0. Now 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1. So in this case, what is the difference? 1 and borrow is also 1. So I write borrow here at this space. 1 minus 0, we have to go by sequence. 1 minus 0, 1, no borrow, and that difference 1 minus this borrow, 0. Okay, so this is the answer. We can verify that by converting this number into decimal and then having the subtraction of decimal numbers. So we know that this is 1, 2, 4, 8, right? So wherever there is 1, we have to consider those number. So this 1, so 2 plus this 1, so 8. So 8 plus 2, this is the decimal equivalent is 10, and here 2 plus 4, 6. So 10 minus 6, answer is 4. Did I get the result 4? Yes, I am getting 4. This is the decimal equivalent of this is 4. Okay, take one more example. 1 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 1 1. Okay, now 0 minus 1, difference is 1. I have to write difference here and borrow here. Okay, so 0 minus 1, difference is 1, borrow you have to write here. Okay, now 1, this is important, it's very important part. 1 minus 1, difference is 0, borrow is also 0. So that difference 0, difference is 0. So difference minus borrow. So 0 minus 1. So 0 minus 1 is difference 1 and borrow 1. Okay, now 1 minus 1, you have to go by sequence. First this subtraction and then borrows you have to subtract. So 1 minus 1, 0, no borrow, so difference is 0. So that difference 0 and this borrow you have to subtract from that difference. So 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1, 1 difference, 1 borrow. 0, now again it is important. Now 0 minus 1, what is the difference? 1, difference is 1 and borrow is 1. So first I will write the borrow here. 0 minus 1, borrow is 1, difference is 1. So that difference minus this borrow, 1 minus 1, 0. Mainly what happens, students get confused here itself. Okay, you always have to go by sequence. This minus this, and whatever be the difference, that difference minus borrow. Understand? Now 1 minus 0, difference is 1. No borrow. So 1, that difference 1 minus borrow 1, that will be 0. Okay, I hope this you have understood. Okay, now we can convert this number in decimal and we can check the result. So again 1 2 4 8 16. So here 4 plus 1, wherever there is 1 you have to consider that. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 16 will be 22. Okay, now this 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, that will be 15. So what I am getting is 7. 22 minus 15 is 7. Whether I'm getting 7 here, 1 1 1 means 2, 1 plus 2 plus 4, that is 7. So answer is 7. This way we can subtract any number using binary subtraction.